near and you shall be heard. God bless the great state of Ohio and this honorable court. You may be seated.
Good morning. Today is August the 4th. Welcome to Washington County Municipal Court. I'm Judge Capper. We start off things with reviews for people who have been in court in order to do things. This is a check as to the progress being made on what you're ordered to do. So when your name's called, come up to the table to the right. If you don't get called and think you should have been called, go check in with the clerk and make sure you're on the docket for today. And then we'll start with the new cases after we finish the reviews. Call the reviews, please.
Joseph Carter, Mark Daniels, Edward Ferris, Kelly Fitzpatrick, Anthony Gianmarco, Amanda Henson, Destiny Gerald, Gary Kazee.
Joseph Carter is 24-139. Joseph Carter hasn't done anything yet. And doesn't look like he's here. There'll be a warrant issued for failure to appear. Mark Daniels is here, 192674. You're supposed to. Okay. You got a report. That's good. I'm blown away. How good your report is.
Hey, I like it.
Great. Very good. I'll just read part of it. During this time, Mark has been here. He's become a model client. We can't say enough good things about him. Mark somehow always keeps a positive attitude, super easy to work with. He does his daily chores, even does others' chores around the house. They're not his obligation, and he's being a big help. Participates well during counseling and group sessions. I believe Mark truly does have a desire to maintain sobriety, stay away from alcohol for good.
Well, trying to, sir.
Well, I've known you for a long time, and
Too long.
I wasn't expecting this kind of report on you, but I'm really happy and glad you're doing so well. That's amazing. Because it's been a problem for a lot of years, right? So you can always, folks, you can always change. They say old dogs can't learn new tricks. It's not true. Mark and I are both old dogs. You can learn new tricks. You just got to work at it. You don't give in. Okay, good job. I'll set you a new hearing in about a month or so. Let's make it September 19th. September 19th. Okay,
Thanks, sir.
see you back in a month.
All right.
A little over.
But anyway, like I said, I like it beer.
Model it after you. Edward Ferris, 24-537. Is that the council's?
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
So, yes, they did in fact class him as outpatient. He has not really, he's made his first appointment, which is to establish his outpatient schedule. So, that's where we're at.
Okay, well, that's disappointing because I expected more to have happened by now, right?
Well, I mean, that was just last week, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, I thought we had more time. So when's his first appointment?
It's 4 days a week. He'll be attending group 4 days a week, Your Honor. So he'll be starting groups this week.
And one individual a week and one case management session a week.
All right, well, let's check in. I'm not going to go a full month for him to come back and see how he's doing. The 20th, no. and we'll make it the 18th, August 18th, so 2 weeks.
Your Honor,
Yes.
is there any way you can push that out till after the 25th?
Are you not available, or
I'm going to be on vacation.
can somebody else give me a report?
Absolutely.
I want to check on him. So let's keep it the 18th. Nobody has to actually appear from the counseling center, just have them send me a report by email or text or fax or however they can get it.
Would Zoom court be okay, Your Honor?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
August the 18th, 9 o'clock.
thank you.
Kelly Fitzpatrick,
Yes.
1427.95, community service done. You got still your funds to pay.
I have the money with me. They said wait till after to pay
You
it.
gonna pay it off?
Yeah, I have the full.
Okay. Well, the way I do this now is because people have told me that and then just walk out the door and don't pay anything. So I'm going to still give you a new date. If
Okay.
you pay it off, you don't have to come back.
Okay.
So I'm going to set it for September the 2nd, which is a Tuesday.
Okay.
If you paid it, you don't have to be here. 9 o'clock, September 2nd, go see the clerk. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Anthony Gianmarco, 24/7/24.
Oh, okay, well, I'll check that.
Your Honor, I had a, yeah, he came in Friday,
And,
his assessment, yeah, and that's the only time he's done, came in.
yeah, because he was at recovery range at one time.
Yes, Your Honor, I was.
Okay. So is he gonna be outpatient then, or?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, if I may, I have a note. Mr. Jim Marco was ordered on June 30th to have some community service done before the next hearing. He has not been here for community service.
Okay, what do you say about that?
I'll have it done, Your Honor. Honestly, I got sick for a little while, and then I've been back and forth to work. I just haven't had much of time. But with everything was going on between switching from the ranch to recovery services, I have enough time to come down here and do it. My schedule's changed up. I don't work during the workday no more. I work during the weekend. So
Where are you
it's,
working?
I'm working at IHOP. I work from Thursday to Sunday.
Okay. All right, well, give me a commitment of a day you're gonna be here.
What days are the community service?
Every day but Sunday.
Okay, so we can do Monday or Tuesday and
You'll
Wednesday.
be here tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I can be here tomorrow morning. Yeah,
Okay, 7:30
yeah,
a.m.,
yeah.
not p.m., 7:30 a.m.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, since you're off on Tuesdays, I'll set you for September 2nd also as your next review hearing.
Okay, thank you, sir.
9 o'clock.
Okay.
Amanda Henson, 25/6. Amanda Henson. It's not here. She's done 1 day of community service. That's it. That's the only thing she's done. Be a benchmark for failure here. Destiny Gerald is here. Okay. A little bit more community service.
Yeah, I want to.
September 8th, and that's a Monday. I'll be here next week. See the clerk to make your payment.
Okay.
Gary Kazee.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. 14/309, 16/166. You've been making payments. You made a payment in July. Do you have a payment today? That's all you have is final cost.
Yeah, I think she got done whatever she does. It's either online or,
So you think you've already paid something this
yeah,
month?
I think she already paid $40.
All right. September 2nd is your next hearing, 9 o'clock. That's a Tuesday, September 2nd.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Cody Mead, Anthony Merritt, Derek Newell, Christopher Roadcap, Ricky Sowers, Michael Roberts, William Turner.
Cody Meade.
Yes, sir.
You got this. Okay, the old cases are 23-152, 22-2101, 22-4690, and just have fines on those, so. Are you making a payment today?
I ain't gonna be able to, Your Honor.
Okay. You got a new case, 25-1873. That alleges that on July 31st at 11:58 p.m. in Perry Township, I'm sorry, 11:58 a.m. Perry Township, you were driving a vehicle with a suspended license. It's a 12-point suspension, so that's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine, and you were not wearing a safety belt, so that's a mandatory $30 fine if you're found guilty on that one. You understand those two charges?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to them?
Guilty.
Okay, I have a report from the officer saying, as the vehicle passed my position, I noticed silver buckle hanging, and there was no diagonal strap across the driver's chest. The defendant admitted he was not wearing a safety belt. He was warned it says he was warned for that, but he put it in there is a citation for not wearing a safety belt. The driver was under an FRA and 12-point suspension. Claimed to have insurance. Was instructed to present it at court, was polite and courteous. Do you have proof of insurance? Or?
I do, but I don't know how to look it up on the phone, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, here's the way it works. You need to figure it out because, I mean, you've got a deep problem with your driver's license anyway. You don't want to dig the hole deeper, and every time you get stopped, if the officer says, show me your proof of insurance, and you don't, and checks the box on the ticket saying no proof of insurance, and then I don't change it, I can change it now. Like if you got the proof, I can say, put it in the computer that he did have proof. But if I don't change it, and it goes up to the B&B in Columbus, they suspend you all over, and every time they suspend you, you get points, and you get another reinstatement fee, and it's like digging that hole deeper and deeper and deeper to get out of. So,
Your Honor, whenever I got pulled over, we showed him the proof on the phone. She did with Allstate. She showed him that. I didn't, or I would have brought the proof in the day.
well, that's not what he says in the report. I mean, so I'll let you. Do you think you can dig it up? Or who's she? He says she showed it to him.
The wife.
Your wife?
Yeah.
Is she here today?
No, she's at home with the babies.
Okay. Well, let's do this. I'm going to set it for a sentencing here. It's worth it if you've got the proof of insurance to bring it in here and show it to me. So bring her to court or have her print it out or whatever you need to do to get the proof of insurance and come to court. And I'll sentence you after I get the proof of insurance. I mean, you got these other cases anyway, so you're going to be coming back.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
You got it. I mean, look, if you're going to, you shouldn't be driving because you don't have a driver's license, right?
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
this is a fairly minor reason to get stopped. And for years, driving without your seatbelt on was not a primary offense, and what that means is they couldn't stop you just for that. They had to have another reason to stop you, but then if they saw you weren't wearing a seatbelt, they could cite you for it. Now they've made it a primary offense, so they see you drive without your seatbelt on, they can stop you just for that. Even if you're doing everything else exactly right, just not having your seatbelt on is probable cause to stop your vehicle. And that's what he said happened here.
Yeah.
So, and it's a smart thing to do. I mean, okay, is there a possibility you run off 31st Street Bridge and you drown because you couldn't get your seatbelt off? Yes, but that's highly unlikely. If you have a wreck, out of 100 wrecks, 99 out of 100, you're going to be better off for having a seatbelt on than not having it on. So it's a smart thing to do, and the law requires it, and it's going to keep you from getting stopped now. You got it on. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'll just set this for a sentencing hearing with your other cases, because your other cases you're still working on. Bring me back the proof of insurance the next time, and I'll sentence you then when you got the proof of insurance, and then I can tell the DMV, yeah, he did have insurance. Don't give him another suspension.
No.
And if you don't have it, then it's going to go on. It's not going to be me that suspends you. It's going to be the Ohio BMV, because that's what their rules are. Okay, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So it's out of my control. They bring me the proof, and then I can tell them, and that'll keep them off of you. Okay. Are you working now?
I am. I subcontract roofing.
Oh, so you're working for yourself or working for
Yeah,
somebody
no,
else?
I work for myself.
So you can come on whatever day I said, or is there one day it's better for you than others?
I can make it for you.
Let's do it this 2nd of September, because that's a Tuesday, and it's going to be a really light day, so we'll get out of here quicker. So September the 2nd for sentencing on this one, and review on all the others.
All righty.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
you're welcome.
Sorry, guys.
Anthony Merritt, 08-2201, Anthony Merritt. Well, I've got this, then I've got both sentencing and a review, so I'm not sure which it is. Doesn't look like there's a bond up. Which would make it sentencing, but since it says, one section says sentencing, the other says review, so I'm going to pass it and we'll call it at the end of the docket. If he hasn't appeared by then I'll issue a warrant. Derek Newell.
Yes, sir.
22-12-29. Okay, you got a report, from Phoenix Center saying you completed their program and they gave you a certificate of completion.
Yes, sir.
You're putting in the file. You got to do your community service and pay your fines.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any payment on your fine today?
I don't, I started back with Mr. Roofer, and I'm living in South Point now above his office. I
Okay.
started back here in the middle of last week.
All right, so you have, since you were doing treatment, you did probably have an ability to earn any money.
No, not at all.
Okay, we'll work with you on that. What's your work schedule now?
Monday through Friday, and it's just like, sometimes the weeks I'll sell roofs. No, I'll make it work, just some more, of course, the mornings will be fine.
September 15th, so that's a Monday, 9 o'clock for review. September 15th.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you, sir.
You are. Christopher Rocat is here. It is 21-11-72 and 23-646. He's done some community service since his last hearing.
Fine, you just got back to work too.
Okay. Are you paying anything today?
No, I just started last week.
All right. I'll set your, where are you working now?
Just, helping people.
Okay. So you can come on, if I set it for a Tuesday, you can come.
My fiance's got a surgery, in September, so
What day?
I ain't real sure yet.
Well, let's set it for the 2nd, that's the first, right, the 1st. So September 2nd will be your next hearing,
Okay.
9 o'clock. Ricky Sowers, 2544, Ricky Sowers. Not here, hasn't done anything on the case. We'll set for review today. Bench warrant issued for failure to appear. Michael Michael Roberts, 2552. Hasn't done anything on the case, hasn't appeared, so there'll be a warrant issue. William Turner, 24653. Are you William? This is just a fine-only case. Do you have a payment on your fine stash?
I did last night.
Okay, I see, and it is showing. Mondays or Fridays?
Doesn't matter.
September 15th is your next hearing, 9 o'clock. Okay, that finishes the reviews. We're going to start the arraignments now. So if you're here, anyone out in the hall that has an arraignment, they need to come in now. Arraignment is the new cases. You got a new case, you be in the courtroom now, or an old case where you missed a hearing. Bailiff's going to call the names of people that have cases, and when your name's called, come up and stand just like the previous people did at the table to your right. I'll go over the charge with you. You don't have to say anything. You have a right to remain silent under the Constitution. If you do say things, everything we do here in the courtroom is being taped. Well, that's a bad, it's being recorded. Showing my age. We don't use tape anymore. But it is being recorded, so it could be, you could say something.
Sir,
Sir, have a seat, please. Sir, have a seat. I'm talking.
I execute the order, Your Honor.
Okay, take him out in the hall, please. So you have a right to remain silent, you don't have to say anything, but if you do say things, it's on the record, so it can be, you can see it played back to you if you admit something about your case here in the courtroom. You have a right to have an attorney, and what you tell an attorney in private is privilege. It can't be used against you. You can't hear that played back to you in the courtroom. You have a right to have one appointed for you if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail and to make the state of Ohio prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You waive those rights by entering a guilty plea or no contest plea. If you don't understand what's happening, if you're confused, if you want to talk to a lawyer, if you want a trial on your case, for any of those reasons I just stated, not guilty is what you should enter as a plea. It preserves your rights. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Corey Brewer, case number TRC 25-1869, A and B.
Answer, are you Corey Brewer?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Brewer, the state's alleging that on July 30th at 10:21 p.m. in Fayette Township, you were driving a vehicle while you were under the influence of alcohol. The state's alleging you took a breath test and tested 0.99, almost 0.99 on the breath test. The per se level now is 0.8, so that's higher than 0.9. The per se level is says if the state can show a test above 0.8 on a breath test, and this is a big and, they complied with the rules for giving the test, calibrating the machine, and that sort of thing, then they get a presumption that you're impaired due to the fact you tested over 0.8. If you're found guilty on this, then there's a range of penalties. The maximum you can receive is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. That's the most I can legally give you if you're found guilty. Most charges don't have a minimum, but the legislature, in their wisdom, don't trust judges, I guess. So they put a minimum on this one, so I can't go below a certain thing if you're found guilty, and that minimum is 3 days in a treatment program, $375 fine, 6-month license suspension. So that's the absolute minimum you can get if you're found guilty on this offense, and it's alleged to be your first offense. So you understand that, the possible penalty?
Yes, sir.
You're also charged with reckless operation. That's a minor misdemeanor, maximum penalty is $150 fine. So those are the two charges. Do you understand those charges?
I do, Your Honor.
and you understand the rights you have as a defendant.
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to these charges? Do you can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest? If you're not sure, not guilty is the same.
I'm gonna say not guilty.
Do you wish to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Are you working?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
Taylor's iron and metal.
I didn't understand what you did.
Taylor's iron and metal.
Or is that an hourly job?
Yes, sir.
How much are you paid per hour?
16.
How many hours a week do you work?
Depends if I work Saturdays, usually 40, 45.
Okay. I have to determine your gross annual income, so I gotta do some math. So you're making a little more than $33,000 a year gross? Does that sound right?
Yes.
You have family you're supporting?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
I got 3. Third one's on the way.
Okay. Well, you're qualified then for court-appointed lawyer. With that family size, you can get a court-appointed lawyer. I'll appoint Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, this is Corey Brewer. It's a first offense ODI with a test score of 099. Not guilty plea is entered. He can sign a signature bond of $1,500 since he showed up today. And for criminal trials, let me give you the dates that were available. We could do the 18th of August.
That's a bad day for me, Judge, the 18th.
Really, any day after that is okay.
And if we could skip the 29th of August and the 18th, I can do whatever.
The 25th.
25th is fine.
Okay, August 25th will be the next hearing.
No, they just took the
And that'll be a pretrial at 10 o'clock.
today.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, is he gonna need fingerprinted?
He does, so that's a fairly new thing now. If you don't get fingerprinted when you get arrested, I have to order you to go to the jail, get fingerprinted. Mr. Cooper will bring you that document you just signed, take a copy of it to the jail. They'll fingerprint you, but you gotta have that document. They'll bring a copy out and give it to you.
August 25th at 10 is your next hearing. Yeah, did you take a test? Yeah, 15 days you have to after 15 days. I'll give that for 15 days.
We good?
State of Ohio versus Hallie Rogers, case number CRB 25411.
Ma'am, are you Haley? Is it
Yes.
Haley Rogers
Haley.
that had jail and $250 fine? You understand the charge?
Yes,
You understand your rights?
yes,
How do you plead to this
not
charge?
guilty.
Do you want a lawyer appointed to
Yes.
represent you? Are you working?
Yes,
What do you do?
A&M home care,
Are you paid by the hour?
yes,
How much per hour?
16,
Okay, so I just did that calculation, so I already know that's $33,000 a year. Does that sound right?
Yes.
That's what they tell me I have to do. And math was never my strong suit, or I went to medical school instead of law school, so I figured that out. That's an easy one. So do you have people you're supporting off of your income?
just my husband,
Okay, does he work too?
yes,
Okay, well, you make too much then without other dependents, children, for me to appoint a lawyer. You'll have to hire one on your own.
okay,
So how much time do you need to do that?
couple weeks,
Okay, that's a good time to come back on the court schedule. So that's 2 weeks. So now, let me explain this to you. When you get charged with something, you have a right to make the state bring the case to a trial within a certain time frame. It's called speedy trial rights. You probably heard that term before. And since you're asking for 2 weeks to get a lawyer, that first 2 weeks, I'm not going to have that run against the state because that's your request for 2 weeks. I could set it sooner if you wanted it sooner. But I'm giving you 2 weeks to get a lawyer.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yes.
You agree with it?
yes,
Okay. You'll need to sign This is the prosecutor over here across from you to your left. You'll have a piece of paper you will sign just acknowledging that the time frame is not going to run for this first 2 weeks. So that's going to be the 18th of August. You come back here August the 18th. Now, if you hire a lawyer and they says, I can't be there the 18th, and I'm going to have the court set it on the 25th, well, then come the 25th. You do what the lawyer tells you. But as of now, it's going to be set for the 18th at 10 o'clock for a pre-trial. Is there a protection order requested on this?
Yes, Your Honor, although my protection order drafter is not in the room right this second.
Okay. Is she in the courthouse?
She's somewhere.
Okay. Is it a problem for you to stay away from Nikki Bowman?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to order that. I just don't want there to be anything alleged to happen while we're out waiting for you to come back. So just stay away from her. Don't contact her. Don't post things about her on social media.
Okay.
Just let things die down. And she can sign a $1,000 signature bond. So what that means, you're signing a piece of paper. Oh, I guess I got to make you didn't get fingerprinted either. I got to make you go get fingerprinted. You got to go to the jail, get fingerprinted, take the piece of paper they're going to give you. That's going to be a part of your bond too. But you're signing a piece of paper that's like an IOU. I owe you $1,000 unless I come to court. If I come to court, then I don't have to pay it. If I don't come to court, then I got to pay the $1,000. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay, just come to court and they'll never have to pay the money. Okay, they're going to bring you back a copy of that paper, take it to the jail, get fingerprinted, be back here August the 18th, 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Brittany Workman, case number CRB 1946, CRB 12-1400.
Okay, so these are old cases, and you're Brittany Workman?
Yes.
It's alleged that you missed a review hearing back in January of 2021.
Yes, I was incarcerated in West Virginia at the time.
Okay.
I got released on parole, discharged parole. I've been pulled over here, and nothing ever came up until I did background check for a job.
Well, I hate to tell you, but sometimes people don't do their job. They don't check.
Yeah, I learned that.
They don't check for warrants,
Yeah.
and they should, so. All right, so what I'll do, since you did come in, or where are you gonna be living?
I live in Huntington.
Okay. Well, give me a current address, because the last address I had for you was in Barbershop.
Okay, it's 1226 25th Street in Huntington.
Okay. So I'll withdraw the warrant, that's the main thing you're interested in.
Absolutely.
And you've got, I'm showing on one case you owe $138, and let's see on the other one, I'm not sure. Usually I got a little cheat sheet in here that tells me what you owe, but I don't. This looks like it's kind of, I'm guessing. It's going to be between $400 and $500 on this one, it looks like. Between the, yeah, fine, court costs, probably have a warrant fee for not appearing too.
Okay.
Oh, total or just this one? Total, okay, between the two.
Okay. Once I start, my start date for the job is August 11th. I'll take my first paycheck and go get
Okay,
paid on.
I'll work with you.
Okay.
As long as people make an effort to get things done, I'll work with them, because I can fill up 3 jails with people that don't make an effort to do anything. So, the way we do this, I set review hearings, you'll come back periodically until you get everything finished.
Okay.
Do you know what your work schedule is going to be?
Monday through Friday, but I can let them know. It'll be at OVP over at South Point, so I'm sure they understand.
You're going to be working at OVP?
Yes.
Okay, we work with OVP
Yes.
a lot, so they're in this court.
A lot.
Usually there's Now,
Yeah, I know,
Brianna is the one
I
that
know
works here.
Brianna, yeah, that's normally
She's
here.
usually here, but today she didn't come.
Right.
She's here 90% of the time.
Yeah,
Okay, so they work with this a lot, so they know the drill here.
yes,
So usually Mondays are a little lighter, so let's set it for a Monday.
okay.
September 15th will be your next hearing,
Alrighty, thank
9
you.
o'clock. Congratulations on your job.
Thank you.
All right, that's all we're ready to have for right now. So we're going to start pre-trial.
Okay, we're going to start pre-trials now, so we need the lawyers and their clients. If you think you didn't get called to show them, go see the clerk.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Tilton, case number CRB 2328.
Okay, this is an arraignment, so it looks like.
Oh,
Okay, so this is an arraignment on a failure to appear.
Yes, sir. And,
It's an old case.
yes, sir, I was just trying to make it right, fix it.
Okay, that's always a good idea. It was a theft from Walmart charge. It's alleged on May the 11th of 2023 that you purposely deprived Walmart of property without their consent. That's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine.
Yes, sir.
You understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to it?
Guilty.
That means you're admitting it's true.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, my normal procedure on these, on shoplifting from Walmart, is order people to do a urine screen because a very high percentage of people that are
Yes.
shoplifting are dirty.
Yes,
And
sir.
I make them go to treatment. So go do a urine screen, come back,
Can
and
I-
I'll sentence you after I get your urine screen.
Can I just say one thing? I am on medication, and I got those with me, and I went to treatment. That's why it's kind of long.
Okay.
So I just want to put
We'll
that out.
consider all that after I
Yes,
get
sir.
the urine screen results. So we'll recall you after we get the results.
State of Ohio versus Andrea Price, case number CRB 2557, CRB 24693. That's
Mr. Smith's case set for pretrial.
Yes, I'm an appointment for the 11th.
Did you have a report from Pat?
Not with me.
So she says she's going to Pat, but I guess we had a little issue before. Does the court have a report possibly? She does not.
I do not.
She does not have one with her.
I mean,
Did we have gone to Pat?
Yes.
So she says she's physically gone there. She had an appointment today. The 4th is today.
Right, today's,
she has an appointment today.
not today, it's the 11th at 2:30.
Week
Okay,
from
a week
today.
from today.
Yes, week from today.
Okay, let me text my contact at
Call
Pat
back
and
up.
see if they'll confirm that she's in treatment.
Okay, just have to call you back up now. He's got to talk to them and see if they can file it. He's going to
Okay, this case will be recalled later in the day.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Richard Akers, case number TRC 251629 A and B.
Set for pretrial.
Judge, keep that, you need that back? Yeah. Judge, okay. He can keep that. It's fine, I'll go ahead and send it. First offense, and I'll tell the judge once he refuses, and then,
big thing was refusal.
Yeah, that's fine.
How do you wish to proceed?
Well, Judge, I was speaking with Mr. Heald. He's on oxygen. There's some medical documentation. It wasn't really a refusal. He can hardly breathe, let alone blow enough in the machine. I think the state's willing to treat that as a non-refusal first offense OVI. He would enter a plea, hopefully complete treatment, and that could be used in lieu of the dip school if he does what he's supposed to. If you're agreeable with that, we can resolve it today.
All right, and the state's on board with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Akers, you agree with what your attorney said?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to accept your guilty plea. I'm going to go ahead and sentence you, and I'm going to make a condition of your sentence that you continue with your treatment at OBP that you have been doing. And you'll come back and bring, just like you did today, this is very good. The report you brought me is what I need to see what you're doing and how things are going, and you're doing what you should. So I will, and I think the state's on board with this, the legislature, again, if you heard what I said before, they have some of these minimum standards. One of the things on a first offense, I'm supposed to make you go to a 3-day school that's inpatient, where you gotta go stay there for 3 days, and you have to pay them a bunch of money. It can be $400 to $600 for that. But you're getting more. I mean, you're getting more intensive, longer treatment by going to OBP. So I'm going to I'll turn my blind eye to that requirement to go to the weekend program if you'll complete this and do really well, because you'll do more here than you're going to do in a weekend program, and you won't have to spend $400 to $600 paying somebody to give you a weekend program. And the state's on board with that. If they weren't on board, they could appeal me to the Court of Appeals, and they would reverse me and say, I got to make you go to the 3-day school. Right. So, all right, so I'm going to, under the circumstances with his health and everything, I'll give him the minimum fine, which is $375.
Thank you, Judge.
Which is high enough.
Can I pay
Or
that?
you pay court costs. 6-month license suspension, and that will be effective the day of the incident. Start from there. I'll set a review hearing on September 15th, so a little more than a month out, where you'll come back and bring me another report from OVP.
Okay. Judge, can I say something, please?
Yes, sir.
I have a handicapped son. He's a spinal bifida, and we go to Cincinnati a lot, and I drive to Cincinnati for my son, and he's got spinal bifida, and he's paralyzed from his waist down. We go to Cincinnati about every other weekend, every 2 weeks for appointments.
Do you have insurance?
Yes, we do.
Okay, I can give you a permit to drive for medical reasons.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Yeah, the officer said you did have proof of insurance, so.
Oh, I got another question, Your Honor. He goes to school the 15th, and they can't come down my road because my road's all gravel, it's got big holes in it. I take him to school and go get him too from school.
Where's he go to school?
OB, indoor, open, and over there, indoor.
Okay, I'll make it general for the health and medical and schooling of your handicapped son.
Thank you, Judge.
Appreciate that, Your Honor.
You'll need to carry that with you. And here's the other thing you need to do, obey the traffic laws. I mean, the main thing is don't get pulled over, so you got to explain, because it's going to show up as a suspension. Then you're going to have a piece of paper from me saying, well, you can drive for certain reasons.
Okay.
Well, the best thing to do is just don't get pulled over.
All right.
So you got to explain. So use your turn signal, obey the traffic laws.
Yep.
All that. Okay. I'm going to do away, usually I may give some community service. Under your circumstances, I'm going to waive the community service, give you 2 years of probation. I'll suspend the requirement to go to the DIP school, we call it, driver intervention program, if you complete at OVP.
I will, sir.
Okay? So you bring me a report from them next time. Usually there's somebody, so if you don't get a report, they usually will have somebody here that'll give me a report.
Right, I get one, sir.
You'll need to see Mr. Major in the probation office. Did he had a vehicle? $20 fine on the failure to control. See Mr. Major in probation before you go after that.
You go out the door. Just wait here, they'll see your phone.
All right, yeah.
Take care of you. Yes, sir.
State of Ohio versus Brittany Endicott, case number CRB 25440.
Okay, on Adria Price, I already got a response back. Intake has been completed, she has an appointment on the 11th, so that's what she said. So let's just go ahead and mark that.
Yes.
Want to set it for another hearing?
Yes, Judge, the other
Say a
appointment
month or
was-
so.
Yes, if we could avoid the...
What's your schedule on September?
September 5, 8, 12, 15, or 19. I'm here.
Let's do the 8th.
I can do that.
September the 8th will be the next hearing. Ms. Price is in the courtroom, you heard that, you got the date down?
Judge, I'm going to hand her that in writing. I've got it on a piece of paper for her.
September the 8th is our next hearing. Just keep up your appointments with Pat, and do what they set for you.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay, Brittany Endicott.
Yes, Judge, this is a Walmart case. I just filed discovery. I've received the DVD this morning. It's our first pre-trial. I'd like a chance to look at that with my client, come back.
Okay.
A couple, 3 weeks, whatever's good for the court's calendar, except the 18th, 29th, or 22nd.
We can do the 25th,
I can do that, yes.
so that's 3 weeks. August 25th is the next hearing. For pre-trial at 10 a.m.
Oh, yeah, August 25th. Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Jesse Lee Friend, case number CRA 25355.
Mr. Smith's case.
Come on, so
Okay.
we were kind of in the loop trying to get that done.
And I've got a report from Bethesda, says he's progressing well. So, looks like he's making good progress. Okay, just keep it up, and it's going to be the best result all the way around.
Sir.
So, since he's being monitored by common pleas, why don't we go out a couple months before our next hearing? Look in October.
Okay, I'm in October, Judge. Now, the first part of October, I'm going to be out. October 18th, is that a date?
That's a Saturday.
How about the 17th? Yeah, you're right.
17th is good.
Is that okay? Okay.
Next hearing will be October 17th. For a pre-trial.
October 17th.
10 o'clock.
I'll see you there.
State of Ohio versus Nathan J. Gorby, case number CRB 25451. Nathan J. Gorby.
Skylar Mullins. Oh, the heater on her hair. They were supposed to get that.
Misunderstood.
Yeah, they were supposed to get that CPO dropped.
Nathan Gorby, is Mr. Smith's case, it's set for pretrial.
It is, we were here, I don't know, a week or so ago, and the alleged victim had a protection order out of West Virginia. There was a question if it had been served on my client. She thought it had been actually dropped. She was to bring proof today, and then the state was going to dismiss. I don't know why in the world he's not here, because it was, if he showed up, it had shown up, it would have been dismissed, provided she could provide proof that when it was filed, that it was dropped at home.
What's the state want to see happen?
The state would like for Mr. Smith to see if he can contact Mr. Gorby and reset the case for a later date.
I'll do
I think
that.
that is a motion for continuance.
Yes, and if he doesn't show up next time, it's on him. I've done everything I could. Yes.
Okay, so let's go back. Well, you do that 25th date, I just set something for you.
Yes, that'd be fine, Judge. I'll reach out to
August
him.
25th, at the defendant's request, is the next hearing for pretrial.
I'll sign it.
State of Ohio versus Gaylord P. Runyon, case number CRB 25385.
You don't need that.
Gaylord Runyon.
Mr. Smith's case set for pretrial.
It is, Judge.
Where's the file go?
Is there anybody here with you, any family members or anything?
My sister's with me.
What's her name?
Heather Webb.
I've got news.
Heather?
Heather Bray.
Or Bray. I said Webb. I'm used to her name being Webb.
That's it, you're fine.
No.
May we approach your honor?
Yes. All right, there's an agreement between the state and the defendant that the case will be continued for 90 days. If there's no further problems in that 90 days, the case will be dismissed at that point.
Do you need a protection order?
No protection order. Well, there was one issue, so I'll withdraw it. You're asking, I had issued an order for him to stay away from you. You want me to withdraw that? Is that correct? Okay. No one's coerced you to say that, right?
No.
Okay. All right, I'll withdraw the protection order at your request. Is the state asking for costs or not on the dismissal?
It's my understanding that Mr. Runyon is on disability, so we won't ask for
Okay, without costs. So I'll set it then, so 90 days would be November 7th.
That's fine, Judge, November 7th.
be dismissed, then he doesn't have to appear as long as there's no further problems.
What was the date you're on in November?
November 7th.
No cost or anything, just, it goes away. You don't have to come. No, no.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jason Taylor, second case number CRB 4524 B&C, and case number TRC 172266 A and B.
Your Honor, my role in this is on an 8-year-old OVI case. It looks like he was sentenced in 2020, so I think it's more of a review type thing. It might make sense if Mr. Steyer just handled everything.
Yeah, I'm just paying on fines on that one.
Okay.
Here, Roger.
So as far as the new case goes, we had been, well, we've got a report, we've gotten that.
Yes.
Okay.
Good report.
We have been going back and forth for a little while on some restitution issues. I think you recall we discussed them this afternoon, or this morning in Chambers. The state had made an offer. I don't think he's actually pled to it, which was 30 days in jail suspended, a protection order, restitution, and a no contact. Well, I guess I wrote protection and no contact. So 30 days in jail suspended, probation, restitution, and a no contact order. The restitution amount would be $805 to Adam Bryant. That is the alleged victim in the B case, I think, maybe the C. The C case would be what he would be pleading guilty to. It's criminal damaging. I believe the A and B case may have been previously dismissed, and we were just dealing with the C case at this point. But I may be misremembering that.
Case, the ones he's talking about is 2524, A, B, and C.
Discussed previously, 60 days suspended.
I had 30 days suspended written down, but
It doesn't look like the A case hasn't been dismissed.
No, but we agreed if he pled to the C case that we would
Dismiss the A and B.
Yeah, and that would be dependent, of course, also on him following through and completing his treatment. So we want that to happen as well, in order to be...
oh, and that was, the completion of treatment would be a term of probation, yes.
Okay, what was, you showing the B case?
It's a criminal damaging with a different victim.
No restitution.
No.
Now, he still owes, he's got an old OVI where he still owes $1,100.
Yeah, I get paid Friday. I'm gonna make a payment on that. I was just trying to get all this together to see how much, I'll have to be paying.
He did do his community service.
Yeah, all I had left on that one, I'm pretty sure, is just that fine.
Okay, so now, at this point, let's just live to A and B. I'm going to go ahead and sentence him on the C. I'll let the A and B just pending, because part of it is that he finished treatment before A and B is going to be dismissed, right?
That's what we would want, yes.
A and B will be dismissed if he completes treatment on the C case. There's a guilty plea on that. You have a right to make a statement if you wish, Mr. Taylor. Do you have anything you want to say?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
You have a right to make a statement if you want.
I was gonna ask you, if I could show you that I completed that program, would I have to, can we go ahead and dismiss them cases?
Well, we got some representative here. Has he completed or?
He hasn't completed yet, but I'm thinking what he's getting at is if he
Yeah, eventually
completes.
they'll be dismissed if you complete. That's going to be a part of it.
Okay.
Part of it is, I'm just letting the A and B case lay there, and I'll dismiss them once you complete treatment. I'll need a report showing you completed before that happens. Okay, so on the C case, I'm going to go ahead and sentence you on that. You pled guilty to it. Is there anything else you want to ask or say? Okay, I'll impose a $200 fine, order you to pay court costs, 30 days in jail suspended, restitution of $805 to Adam Bryant,
Do you have an address for that you can provide to the
Yeah,
court?
I'll provide to the court.
Okay, perfect. And that, of course, is paid through the clerk's office.
Bryant is Bryant. Yeah, you pay that, it's $805. You pay that through the clerk. 2 years level 4 probation. Set a review hearing in September.
Will this be a review hearing, Your Honor, or are we going to need to keep it a pretrial because there are still cases
I guess
pending?
we probably should keep it pre-trial. We'll keep it as a pre-trial on looking at mid to later September. What's your schedule?
I'm available from the 19th on the expected court dates.
Okay, let's do the 19th, September 19th.
Does Monday or Friday matter to you, sir?
No, I'll be able to get off work.
Okay.
Come.
And then there's a review hearing on the 17/22/66 for that date, September 19th.
And just for sake of clarity on the docket, if I've been appointed in place of Mr. Smith on that?
Yes.
Thank you.
On both matters. Okay, that's all.
Thank you.
You should go check in with Mr. Major.
Oh, my good.
State of Ohio recalls Christopher Tilton, case number CRB 23.
Sorry.
Okay, and you say you have prescriptions for some of these?
Yes, sir, all of it. If you want me to bring it up to you or whatever.
You have prescriptions for THC?
No, well, sorry, I don't. Those were like the ones they sell at the gas station, and I've actually quit using that too recently. Since I started recovery about 10 months ago, I just keep trying to improve, I was on Suboxone, been off it almost, I think it's 15 or 16 days now.
Case number on this is 2328. All right, I'll impose a $100 fine, or you pay the court costs.
Yes, sir.
10 days in jail suspended. 30 hours community service.
Yes, sir.
That's 5 days. 2 years of level 5 probation, or where you stay out of Walmarts.
Yes, sir.
And your review hearing is going to be February the 9th of next year. So you got till next February to get this done. If you do, you don't have to show up.
Okay.
If you don't have a show done, you got to show up. It's only one you can get it done.
Yes, sir.
If you just blow it off, see a lot of people well, if you stick around, you'll see a lot of people in jail that get warrants.
Yeah.
Because they blew off stuff like this.
Yes, sir.
Wind up going to jail over it. So just take care of it and you won't have to go to jail.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
I want you to meet with the probation officer. His office is to the left as you leave the courtroom. And after you check in with him, you're free to go.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions?
No, sir. Thank you.
See Mr. Major. February 9th.
February 9th.
Yeah, if you want to write that down in a little form there, put the next hearing date on, February 9th, 9 a.m. next year, February 9, 26.
State of Ohio is continuing to admit case number CRA 25406 A and B, CRA 25407, CRC 251485, EDC, CRC 2133, 41, CRD 242173.
Mr. Steyer is the attorney.
Yes, Your Honor, and the active cases, I believe, are the CRA 25406 and TRC 251585. And then the others are prior cases. The state has made an offer to reduce the failure to comply charge to a misdemeanor of the first degree. I believe that's under the same section number.
As far as I know, it is.
Different. And then, in exchange for Mr. Dement's agreement to plead guilty to the M1 failure to comply, to the OVI, which we believe is a second offense, is the third in the look-back period. However, one of those was in municipal court in West Virginia, which is not a court of record, so that would leave us with the second offense, as well as the driving under, well, it's not driving under, which is failure to reinstate. The state would then be dismissing the littering charge on the ticket and the F3 tampering charge. The agreement for the sentence would be 180 days in jail with 150 suspended. He has 13 days credit he's entitled to, so effectively there would be 17 days still over his head. A fine, let me look at we didn't discuss the amount of the fine, but there's no test here, so it's a no test OVI. But it's not marked refusal. And Mr. Dement already does not have driving privileges, and also there was no proof of insurance shown, so we won't be seeking limited driving privileges. A term of probation would be completion of treatment, and it would be my anticipation that if the court takes this plea, I explained this to Mr. Dement, that if the court takes the position at least until he completes the inpatient treatment program he's in.
Your Honor, with respect to the failure to comply, that statute's been amended such that it doesn't require putting other lives at stake in order to be a felony. In this case, the officer estimated Mr. Dement's speed at 37 miles an hour. So it was not a high-speed situation. He did park the vehicle and then take off on foot, causing the trooper to have to chase him. But we'd be willing to work with that as a misdemeanor. And it should be a second offense. One of the OVIs was in a court not of record in West Virginia. However, this is a serious situation. He's in treatment. We want him to complete treatment. We also have indicated that if he pled guilty, we're going to ask for 30 days in jail actually imposed. He's done 13 already. He would have 17 more to go. And I think Mr. Steyer was correct in stating that we had made no representation that we would ask the court to eliminate all the jail time. Because this is a pretty serious situation, and I think we are allowing for some concessions based upon Mr. Dement's efforts at treatment. We want this to be the last time that he has a problem with the court. So that would be our suggestion today. As far as the imposition of that 17 days, it might be best if he does the treatment first before he does the jail time, just because he's already involved in the treatment, but we'd leave that up to the court.
Okay, so you're not asking that it be imposed immediately, but you're not saying you won't want it imposed at some point, even if he does successfully.
Exactly, because I think what we've done here is made this case at first blush looked like a case that needed to go to the grand jury until I looked at it very closely. So the fact that we've decided that we want to give him that benefit if he's willing to do the treatment and be successful at it, that we won't ask for as much jail as he might be looking at if it went to the grand jury.
All right, Mr. Dement, do you agree with what your attorney has said, and do you have anything you want to say or ask about before I proceed further?
I agree.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and sentence him on the OVI, the driving under suspension, and
there's a failure.
So that was
the littering and the F3 tampering are both to be dismissed. But he's pleading to the OVI, the DUS, and the failure to comply.
And you want to amend that to a misdemeanor?
Yes, M1, reduced to an M1, which I believe is under the same section.
Okay.
Second offense.
Second offense. Okay, I'm going to enter a $1,000 fine that I will suspend $400 if you're successful in treatment.
Thank you.
So that makes it close to the minimum fine if you're successful with treatment on a second offense. License suspension, 1 year. It's actually 180 days in jail. $150 suspended. Credit for 13 days served. So I'm going to hold the 17, really, 17 in abeyance, but I mean, if you mess up, I've got more than that. There was 150 out there really that I can impose. But I'm not going to impose any jail time now. I'll let you finish treatment, and we'll decide if you'll have to serve the jail at that point. I will order 60 hours of community service, which is the usual on a second offense. So we've got 60 hours of community service, 2 years of probation. So it should say 17 days jail held in abeyance. Continue with treatment, because that's in the judgment entry. Was there, did he have insurance? There was no proof?
There's no proof of insurance. Did you have
I
insurance?
have insurance. I don't have a proof with me today, if I can bring it.
He doesn't have proof with him today, but
He did have proof?
he says he did have insurance. So that would
Well, it's
be,
probably worth it to not enter this until.
that would be my thought, Your Honor. So you need to bring that proof of insurance next time we come to court.
If I send it on, he's going to have to deal with
Right.
D&D, and that's no
Yeah.
fun.
Right.
So let's just hold up. I'm not going to finish the sentencing. I'll let him get a chance to go get his proof of insurance and bring it in. And then I'll finish the sentencing then when he's got that. So is that pretty readily available, you think, or how are you going to get that, your proof of insurance?
Yeah, I'll be able to get it by the time I come back to court.
Where are you going to get it from?
Oh, from my mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
So her vehicle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can do the 18th, 25th or 29th, 22nd, get a little busy.
I'm unavailable the 22nd, but any of those days work, so whichever day is best for the court's docket.
Well, 2 weeks is sufficient to get it? Proof of insurance?
Is 2 weeks enough time? to
Yeah,
get
2
it?
weeks will be fine.
It's
Okay.
got to be the day that, when the offense happened, the little card.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Right. He's saying that if like if it's completed and she got a new one, the new one's not going to work. It's got to be the one that
Okay, well, I
covered this
understand.
time.
I understand.
If she has a local agent, she can go there, and they can, even if
Yeah.
she lost hers, they can give you a new one or something from them, showing proof of insurance, that you can
Okay.
bring that in. As long, it has to be the vehicle you were in or your name on it. Covered.
I got you.
Okay, so we're gonna do the 18th.
Thank you.
August the 18th will be the next hearing. So it'll
Thank you.
be sentencing and pre-trial.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Levi Jones, case number CRB 25323.
Mr. Jones is at Southern Coast. Good report. Good screen.
Your Honor, we've discussed the matter, and the state has made an offer that in exchange for Mr. Jones's plea of guilty to the theft charge, the recommendation would be 10 days in jail suspended to 30 hours community service, $150 fine, court costs, 2 years probation, and an order to stay out of all Walmart stores. I didn't discuss the issue of drug screen with him because I knew he was already in treatment, but I leave it to the court's discretion whether you want to have him screen today or just go with what's in the report.
They're doing a screen, and, well, actually, you got a screen this morning, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's already been screened this morning.
Okay, perfect.
And it was the only positive for buprenorphine, which he's prescribed. Anything you want to say, Mr. Jones?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, well, you're doing good. Keep it up.
Thank you.
$100 fine, costs. I'll make it 30 days in jail suspended. Complete treatment at Southern Hope. Stay out of Walmart. 2 years level 5 probation. Review hearing in September. Make sure you're still in treatment. Major in probation.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Zoe E. Steele, case number CRB 25320. Zoe Steele.
Mr. Stiers' case.
Your Honor, if it please the court, in reviewing the facts of this matter, there was a threat, probably pretty serious threats that were voiced by this young lady, but they were not spoken to the victim. They were recorded by somebody. I don't know whether she intended for the victim to hear these things or not, but then later played to the victim. I just don't think that would support this aggravated menacing charge. So what we're going to do is nollie the charge, and if we find out that there's some other aspect to this, that maybe it was meant to be played to him or something that we don't have, we could refile it, but until then, I don't think we have enough to go forward.
Okay, so it'll be nollie.
So don't leave, I'm going to talk to you. Please don't leave. Okay.
Case will be nollie.
Okay, just show the body for me. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Stacy Tackett, case number CRB 22475.
Your Honor, that appeared on the docket today with my name on it, but it appears to be a post-conviction matter. I didn't have any record of being appointed to it. I'm not really sure whether I'm on it or not.
Well, that's not my handwriting, so I don't know who wrote that on your points. She was released to Bethesda for inpatient treatment.
We had someone from Bethesda to check on the jail.
It's Stacy Tackett.
I will check on that, Your Honor.
Stacy Tackett. All right, what do we call it?
Thank you.
Oh, okay. I'll give it back to you too. That's
State of Ohio versus Laura Thompson, case number CRB 25384. Laura Thompson.
Ms. Thompson contacted me today. She said she couldn't make it in. I gave her the Zoom information. When I last talked to her, she was having difficulty figuring out how to get on to Zoom, but there's somebody up there. I'm not sure if that's Ms. Thompson.
Is Laura Thompson on the teleconference today? Laura Thompson. No response.
In that case, Your Honor, I'm going to seek a continuance. I'm asking for Friday just because that's the next court date. But if that's not a convenient day for the court, since, we're asking for the continuance, we would certainly come at the court's convenience rather than our own. But I am here Friday.
Monday would be better. Are you here on the lot?
I'm here Monday as well.
It should be a lot.
I'll contact her and let her know to be here on the 11th.
Okay, finished request, case is continued to the 11th.
State of Ohio versus Nicholas Atkins, case number CRA 24294, CRB 24295, CRB 24293.
This is Mr. Smith's case.
Yes, Judge. So did you graduate on the 31st?
Yeah, and then care recovery, and I've only been there for a few days, so this is the director. He said he couldn't give me a progress letter yet, 'cause I've only been there for a few days, but this is his number. Someone can call to verify I'm there, or if you have an email, you can email my company.
It's got the director.
So you finished
Judge, he did graduate on the 31st. He's now in care recovery. He gave me the director's contact number. There's no report yet because he literally just started.
Brianna texted me about him. Says he's successfully completed ODP.
Good.
And transitioning into care recovery in Huntington.
He is, Judge. He just graduated 31st, so he's just now starting that. I suggest we come back at the court's pleasure, however long you want to go out and get a report from this care recovery program.
Month out.
Month, that'd be fine, Judge. September 5th, I'm here.
Let's do that.
Okay.
September 5th will be the next hearing.
Next Tuesday, report, 10 o'clock. Keep up good work, man. See you then.
State of Ohio versus Autumn H. Clark, case number TRC 25707 A, B, and C, CRA 252Q.
Approach Judge, I have a report.
Yes. You got a copy of the docket? Case number is 25707.
Yeah. And we still have the danger and we'll keep it pending.
Yeah. To the OVI, I believe it's the first offense. And we could go ahead and sentence today, but part of her probation would be successfully complete her possession of the treatment she's doing now, and he wants to keep the endangered children open. There's a further incentive to get this done, so we're okay with that. If the court's okay with taking the plea today and making this part of her term of probation.
So on the traffic matters, actually, it's like 3 charges. There was an OVI, first offense.
Yes.
With urine. Do we have the results on the urine?
Yes, we do, Judge, yes.
And there was a failure to reinstate on her driver's license and a lane violation.
So we want to go ahead and have pleas on those other traffic matters as well.
We'll do that, Judge.
What was the result of the urine test?
She was positive for methamphetamines, norfentanyl, amphetamine, and fentanyl.
Okay. So we're going to take pleas on the TRC cases. And
yes,
let
Judge.
The others just pen.
Correct.
And are you in agreement with that, Ms. Clark?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything you want to tell me before I sentence you on those traffic matters?
No, sir.
You got a good report. Looks like you're headed in the right direction right now, doing what you need to do. So I'm going to urge you to continue that. So on the OVI, I'm going to give you a $600 fine, but I'll suspend $225 if you're successful in treatment. So that gets you down to the minimum fine I'm allowed to give on an OVI. Order you to pay the court costs, do 30 hours of community service, 2 years of probation. I'm going to hold off. If you complete treatment, I'll probably suspend the requirement that you go to the driver intervention program, which is a weekend program. That'll cost you several $100s, where just do your treatment, complete it, because you'll get more counseling out of that than you would a 3-day program. So do that, complete it, and I'll probably most likely do away with the dip school requirement. 20 days of jail, all suspended on condition you do the things you're ordered to do. And her first, since she's in treatment, I want to see her back in about a month. So let's make it the 19th of September for the next review hearing.
That'll be fine,
And
Judge.
pre-trial preliminary hearings, because she still has a felony pending. On the driver's failure to reinstate driving privileges, since your suspension was up, I'm just gonna give you a fine. So $50 fine, you were eligible to get reinstated, you just didn't do it. So $50 fine on that, and then you had a left of center, $10 fine on that. So the possession charge will just remain pending. I'll dismiss it if you're successful in treatment at some point. So next hearing is September the 19th.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Anthony Merritt, case number CRA 25400, CRA 25103. Anthony Merritt.
Mr. Smith's case. He was supposed to be at OVP.
That's what I was just checking. I knew he was in treatment, I couldn't remember where. We're supposed to be treated.
He hasn't appeared today.
No,
I haven't got any kind of report from them that he
I've had
did.
no contact with him, Judge.
Okay, well, it's one of these is a felony. You want a warrant from here or to the grand jury?
From here, Your Honor.
Okay, warrants will issue for failure to appear.
State of Ohio recalls Stacy Tackett, case number CRB 22475.
Your Honor, I got a report that she had left the bed.
This is Mr. Stiers' case. She was one, I think, I released directly to the jail, from the jail to Bethesda, and she did stay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So there'll be a, she failed to appear today. Bench warrant issued, she left treatment. Didn't appear today, so warrant was issued.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Tyler Lane, case number CRA 25101.
I don't have anything on paper. He's been with us since 6/27. He started out in 3/5, done real well, and has transferred to our views program, and is doing well there. Yeah, no doubt, man. Well, Laura left for vacation last week, so I wasn't able to get anything on it.
So, Your Honor, Mr. Lane is at TCC. Due to a vacation, there's not a written report, but Mr. Tarvin has an oral report.
I was able to, Mr. Lane has been with us since the 26th of June. He started in 3/5 level of care, done well, has recently transferred to 2/5, our Hughes program in Franklin Furnace, and is still doing well, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you for that report. Continue on with treatment and come back.
That's what we would anticipate, so I'll leave it to you how long you want to wait to come back.
What's your availability mid-September?
We just set something for the 19th. I'm available that day.
September 19th will be the next hearing, preliminary hearing, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good job.
Ohio versus Billy McKenzie, case number CRA 24-497, A&B.
Okay, Your Honor, he is with what agency? Mended Reeds. Oh, with Mended Reeds. Okay, he's with Mended Reeds. He is outpatient. So he's outpatient with Mended Reeds. We don't have a written report at this time, but the report I was just given was that he is compliant. He's actually, I think, getting close to completing even the outpatient portion.
Like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that.
It's going to be 3 to 4 weeks. So I think if we come back that same September date, we might have some kind of a completion certificate.
September the 19th will be the next hearing at 10 o'clock.
And we would continue to waive time constraints to accommodate that, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Craig Atkins.
Sir, you Craig A. Atkins.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Atkins, it's alleged that at Fayette Township on August the 3rd, you recklessly caused inconvenience, annoyance, alarm to others by fighting, threatening to do harm to other persons on your property, being violent or turbulent. You've been charged with disorderly conduct, so that's a minor misdemeanor. The maximum penalty is a $150 fine. You understand the charge?
Yes.
How do you plead to it?
Not guilty.
Okay, I'm just going to set it for a trial. You can't get a court-appointed attorney on this because you're not in danger of going to jail.
Yeah. What did you say the maximum is, $150 fine?
Correct.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, Your Honor. There was another individual charged with the same thing at the same time, so it might be beneficial if that were called.
We don't have it yet.
Okay.
Excuse me, what's the name?
Robert Pauley.
He's in jail.
Okay.
We'll deal with him when we get to the jail people. So, I'll just set this for a trial. Let's do the 18th, 2 weeks from today. August the 18th at noon for trial. And you got a bond up, so your bond's continuing. Any questions, sir?
No, sir.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Melissa Clever, case number CRB 25261.
Your Honor, Mr. Holt resigned due to a conflict, and I was appointed to take the case over.
Okay, so it is your case.
And we have an offer, Your Honor, from the state that upon a plea of guilty, the state and the defense would jointly recommend 10 days in jail suspended, a no contact order, and 2 years of probation. And we're willing to we would be willing to make that plea and join that offer. Or not offer, I guess that recommendation.
Okay. Is there any restitution?
No, Your Honor, I don't believe there is.
All right, Ms. Clutters, do you agree with
Yes, sir.
what's being recommended and what your attorney's saying to the court?
Yes, sir.
You have a right to make a statement too if you want. Do you have anything you want to say to the court?
No.
All right, I'll accept your plea and accept the recommendation. I'll impose a $100 fine, court costs, 10 days in jail suspended, no contact order, stay away from Brittany Workman. Review hearing February the 9th of 26 at 9 a.m. You don't have to be here if you paid your fine and court costs and stayed away. As long as there's no further problems and you pay your fine and court costs, you don't have to come to review here.
Yes, sir. You said $100?
$100 and court costs.
Okay.
You'll need to see the probation officer. You can pay the fine and court costs today if you want.
I need you to sign your name right here, saying you got this no contact order, and then don't, you can talk to probation officer anyway, but don't wait until she's given you a copy of this. She has to make it. 8-4, yeah.
State of Ohio, Christopher Lee, case number CRB 17-926. CRB 17, CRB 16-887. The hour is set for 6.
Mr. Smith's case?
It is, Judge, it's an older case, it goes back to 2017. I believe he's a fellow who was in the hospital on Friday, and I don't know if he's been released or not, I've had no contact with him.
He has a bond though.
He did, I think it was Friday, he provided a copy of something from Cabell Huntington Hospital, maybe it was Monday, here recently, but I've had no contact, Judge.
He's got a bond since May the 15th, he starts the bond. All right, I'll go ahead and issue a warrant and notify Mr. Sowers. He said a bond forfeiture for September 2nd.
State of Ohio versus Diane Bailey, case number CRB 25433. Diane Bailey.
All right, this is set for a sentencing, and you were going to bring me a doctor's report?
Yes. Is there also something that I could show you besides this?
I'm sorry?
I would have got a lawyer but on a regular basis for about 6 years straight now. I've actually been offered a job in recovery.
I'm reading the report, so you're
Okay.
from OVP, and basically said you had a prior positive in February, but then
They sent it off, right? It was
They did
zero.
another test, and that it was negative, so I'll consider that, and you're getting treatment at OVP anyway.
Where my son died and my house burnt down and everything, they have.
That's the whole purpose of these screening people. If they need treatment, then I'm going to.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't need.
Ma'am,
I
don't
need.
interrupt me, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
Let me talk. You're already getting treatment, so I'm going to order that you continue with the treatment. Okay?
It's grief counseling is the worst thing I'm dealing with right now. That's what
Well, it
she's.
sounds like they're screening you periodically. Anyway.
Because they give me narcotics, they have to.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell me before I sentence you?
That's it.
All right, so I'll impose a $100 fine, court costs. I'll give you 10 days in jail, and I'll suspend it all on the condition you continue with your treatment at OVP, as you have been doing. Stay out of Walmart. And do 30 hours of community service.
Okay. Can I do that in Soda County?
Yes.
Okay.
You can do it at the municipal court in Portsmouth.
Okay.
then your probation officer, and then you're free to go after that. What?
Probation?
Yeah, you're on probation till you, I mean, that's what we do when you have stuff left to do. In other words, you go to treatment, pay a fine, court costs, and do community service. So you have to do those things, and I'll keep you on probation until you finish them.
What do I don't understand, like, what do I need to finish though? I'm gonna go
You got 5 days of community service to do.
Okay.
You gotta go to OVP for treatment, and you gotta pay a fine and court costs, and stay out of Walmart. Those are the things you have to do.
And will that be on paper?
It'll be on
I'm sorry,
paper.
my mind,
He's gonna give you your judgment entry. She's typing up what I'm saying. He'll give you a copy of the judgment entry.
okay. I just have a lot, you know, we're building our home right now, and we have a 15-year-old left. Our son was killed in a car wreck, and so we have a 15-year-old, and I just thank God for her, because she gives us a reason to, you know, to get up and keep on going every day and fight for her, you know.
Okay, that's what you gotta find a way, and I'm glad you're at OVP, because they can help you with a lot of these issues.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
okay, just continue to do that, and do the other things, and
Just keep doing good like I have been, I guess.
don't shoplift, so that's, that's the main thing. All right, go see the probation officer.
State of Ohio versus Melvin Christian, case number CRB 25483. Melvin Christian.
Melvin Christian. Oh, this is one they called me about. This is an older gentleman. He was at the jail. He had been in hospice care, and they wanted him released because they couldn't really deal with his medical condition. So I ordered him released to the hospital. Over the weekend, I think that was on Saturday. So he's not here today. I'll go ahead and issue a warrant, but I don't know, this is hopefully one we don't have to deal with.
State of Ohio versus Brad Jones, case number CRB 25439.
This is set for sentencing. She's in hometown. Just give a report, she's done what she needs to, her screens are good. Does she have an ankle monitor?
She does.
Okay.
Can we discuss that?
Yes.
I mean, it's hard to get to meetings. They go to meetings in Ashland, and, I mean, I'm not going nowhere. I love this program. I need to be clean. I know this. So, I mean, it's just so inconvenient.
We'll put it on the agency. What's the agency recommend?
I think it's a little too soon right now.
Okay. Let's come back in 2 or 3 weeks and maybe we'll do it then. I want to make sure
Okay.
you're committed to it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll set you for a sentencing hearing on the 18th, so that's 2 weeks from today.
Okay, thank you.
August 18th.
Your Honor, I'm ready to go to Lawrence County Jail.
Thank you, huh?
State of Ohio versus James G. Adams, case number CRB 25138 and CRB 24130 at the Lawrence County Jail, and Benjamin Hughes is on deck.
Okay, well, they're not up there. Is there other stuff you can do here?
I'm coming from Mr. Stratton, visitor man.
Okay.
I don't, he just texted me.
Okay, now we got somebody else. Are you James Adams?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Adams, I'm Judge Kapler at the Lawrence County Municipal Court in Chesapeake. This is what's called your arraignment hearing. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, it's on the record. It can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, make the state prove the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Those are all the rights you have. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. The charge against you, case number is 25138, aggravated menacing. States alleging that back in February 23rd of this year, in Windsor Township, you knowingly caused John Bevins to believe you would cause serious physical harm to his person or property. That's aggravated menacing. It's a first-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to it?
Not guilty.
Then you've got an older case, 24130. That was a disorderly conduct conviction, and you were ordered to appear for a review hearing January 17th of this year, and so as you didn't show up, got a warrant issued for not showing up for your hearing. And you didn't you did pay something on your fines, but you didn't do your community service. That's still pending too. Do you have a job, Mr. Adams?
Yeah, I sell cars in the marketplace, and I sell my lawnmowers, four-wheelers, stuff like that. But I've also been going to Dog to get community service over with felony court. I had to get that felony court community service over with before I could start on this, she said, because I had 400 hours. I'm down to 250 hours on felony court probation. And then after I finish this other 250 hours, I would want to start on yours. And I think I'm down to like $5 on fines on this case we're talking about here with you.
Okay.
Have to have $5
How much do you make selling vehicles a year? That would determine your gross annual income.
I'd say I make $2,000 a month on an average.
Do you have family you're supporting?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that.
My wife's there in Fort with you right now, and I got a son that is laid off right now, and he
Do you have any minor children you're supporting? Minor children you're supporting. So the one that's working, I'm assuming, is an adult?
No, I said he's laid off right now.
But he's
laid off, and he is an adult, though.
Okay.
But we have no minor children.
Okay. Is his wife
This
here?
is me and my wife.
Is there a
But we
wife?
do help out with her kids.
Miss Adams here? Mrs. Adams, that's you? Do you work too, ma'am?
Yeah, I work.
Okay. Well,
We're getting a paid attorney.
okay. She says you're gonna hire an attorney. Because I don't think you're eligible anyway.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
She says you're gonna hire a lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We're supposed to be, have one present this morning.
All right, well, since he didn't, he didn't appear before, I'm gonna set a bond. What's the state's position on bond? This and the old case.
Is this 25 CRB 138?
It is.
So he was before the court, it looks to me like previously, but maybe on April the 4th, is that possible?
He did, yeah, I passed it for not being good service. It was residential service and he didn't show up, and I didn't consider that good service. So I passed it, now he's got arrested. There should have been a warrant outstanding for him already, because it's alleged he failed to appear for a review hearing back in January of this year.
I got that, indictment today, sir. Not indictment, I'm sorry, that's failure to review hearing.
Yeah.
So if he has failed to come before the court for review hearing, that might factor into what the court deems as appropriate for a bond.
Yes.
If it's not, I mean, if his failure to be here on this charge previously was just because he wasn't served, then we'd be okay with no R bond if it's only that.
I think we need a minimal, at least a minimal bond, since he didn't appear for a review hearing previously. So I'm going to set your bond at $1,500 cash security, and I'll let that cover everything. So probably $150 will get you out of jail.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And your wife is shaking her head. I'm assuming that means she can post that. So, Mr. Sowers is in Florida, but I think his son's available, I assume. So we'll have him get in touch with you. And how long do you want to try to get a lawyer together, ma'am?
I got it while court was going on today. I already retained.
Okay, so I'm going to set the next hearing in 2 weeks, and he can be available then. So that's the 18th. August the 18th is going to be your next hearing on both matters. It'll be pre-trials. August the 18th at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Is there, let's see, any kind of protection order asked for? Or?
Can I get protection order, please?
Well, we're probably going to need one, yes.
I'm going to order you. Is it a problem for you to stay away from John Bevins?
That's fine. That's fine.
He doesn't live with you.
I have no problem with that whatsoever.
He doesn't live with you.
No, he lives across the street.
Okay, it's a neighbor. Okay, you gotta stay away from him. He's not here, so I can't order him to do anything. He's not before the court. So I'm ordering you to stay away from him. So if he comes toward you, you retreat, go in your house and call the sheriff. You don't try to handle it on your own. You understand? I don't want there to be another alleged incident. So
No, it's not.
stay away. And then be back here on the 18th at 10 o'clock for your next hearing. August the 18th is your next hearing. As soon as your wife gets bond posted, then you'll get out.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Good.
State of Ohio versus Benjamin Hughes, case number CRA 25478, involving all of it's on deck.
Sir, are you Benjamin Hughes?
Yes.
Mr. Hughes, I'm Judge Capper at the Lawrence County Municipal Court in Chesapeake. This is an arraignment for you on a hearing about a warrant that's out of state. I've got a copy of the warrant from Boyd County Circuit Court alleging that you've got a warrant on a charge over there they call promoting contraband. So what happens is, that's what you're being held on, is Boyd County warrant. You have a right to have an extradition hearing. That's a hearing where I would look at the case and make sure there's sufficient evidence that you be made to go to Kentucky. You have a right to have a hearing on that, to have a lawyer appointed to represent you, and to make the state of Kentucky, well, they like to be called a Commonwealth. Make the Commonwealth of Kentucky produce evidence that you are rightfully returned to that jurisdiction. You can waive that, and if you do waive it, then they're asking for a $20,000 bond. So I'll set that as a bond. If you can post that, I'll order you to go turn yourself in. If you can't post it, I'm going to order them to come get you. take you to Boyd County. So how do you want to proceed? Do you want to have an extradition hearing? Do you want an attorney here in Lawrence County, or do you want to go to Kentucky?
I'll go to Kentucky.
Okay, so you'll have to waive extradition to do that. I'm going to send down a form. Do you think you can post a bond?
No.
So I'm going to give them a week to pick you up. Usually, they're so close, usually in 2 or 3 days they come pick you up. So it's not, if they don't pick you up within a week, something happened. Somebody didn't communicate with somebody else. That's happened sometimes. The ball gets dropped. But, so I'm going to give them a week to pick you up. So that is the 11th. By 8 a.m. I'm going to put you back on my docket. If you're still in the jail next Monday, that means something went wrong. And I'll see you just like this at some time on the 11th. So if the jailer's listening in, which they should be, they can go ahead and let Boyd County know he's available to come pick him up. And I'm going to send this form down for you to sign, just saying you agree to waive extradition and you want to go to Kentucky and get this over with. So they'll fax something down for you to sign here in just a few minutes. Do you have any questions, Mr. Hughes?
No.
That's all. Thank you.
May I approach briefly?
Yes.
State of Ohio versus Robert Pauley, case number CRB 25480, and April Sabat is on deck.
Sir, are you Robert Pauley?
Yes, I'm Robert Pauley.
Mr. Pauley, was this the co-defendant? Okay.
I could.
All right, I was just asking the bailiff question. You're only charged with a disorderly conduct charge. That's the good news, Mr. Pauley. So you have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. I can't appoint you a lawyer on this because even though you're in jail, you can't stay in jail on a disorderly conduct because it's a non-jailable offense. So you're going to get out of jail regardless. The most that can happen to you if you're found guilty is you get a $150 fine. So it's alleged on August the 3rd, yesterday, Fayette Township, you caused the inconvenience, annoyance, alarm by fighting, threatening to do harm, being violent and turbulent. Maximum penalty, as I said, is $150 fine. How do you plead to that, sir?
No contest.
No contest means you don't want to fight it. You agree you can be found guilty without a trial and lawyer. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, so, wow. It's a lengthy, and so he's going to have to come to the trial anyway, right?
I didn't hear you.
The co-defendant pled not guilty, so we're going to have a trial. So I'm going to delay sentencing of you until the day of the trial, and I set that on the 18th, I think, didn't I? At noon.
So what's that mean?
I'm going to order you to come in to the court on August the 18th at noon. You're probably going to get subpoenaed as a witness anyway, so you'll have to be here, and I'll send you that day.
Okay.
So I'm going to release you on a $500 signature bond. Accept your guilty plea, delay sentencing. It isn't. August the 18th is going to be your next hearing.
Case number TRC 251892, A and D, and Robert Skaggs is on deck.
Ma'am, are you April Sabak?
Yes.
Am I pronouncing your name right?
Seabach, yes.
Seabach. All right, Ms. Seabach, I'm Judge Capper. I'm at the Municipal Court in Chesapeake, which is where your case is filed. You're appearing in court now on a television monitor. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. We're recording everything, so whatever you say is on the record. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, to make the state prove. There's 2 charges filed against you. You have a right to make the state prove those 2 charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yeah.
You're charged with driving a vehicle, operating a vehicle while impaired, while intoxicated. It's alleged this happened on August 2nd at 7:22 p.m. in Perry Township here in Lawrence County. The state's alleging you were operating a vehicle while being impaired, that you took a urine screen. Those get sent to the lab for testing, and I don't have results. It'll take several weeks to get the results back. If you're found guilty of this, the most you can get is 6 months in jail, a $1,025 fine, and a 3-year license suspension. The minimum you can get is 3 days in a treatment program, $375 fine, and a 6-month license suspension. Do you understand that charge?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You're also charged with speeding. The state's alleging you were driving 81 miles an hour in a 55 zone. That's the maximum penalty for that's a $150 fine. So those are the 2 charges. Do you understand the 2 charges?
Yes.
How do you plead to these?
I mean, I don't know. I just not guilty. I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, I would say you should enter a not guilty plea. If you don't know what to do, not guilty is the safest plea you can enter. So I'll enter a not guilty plea for you. Do you have money with which to hire a lawyer?
No.
Do you have a job?
Yes, I work every day, sir.
What do you
I work at Dunbar Center Genesis as a dietary aide.
Are you paid by the hour?
Yes.
How much per hour?
12.
Do you have family you're supporting? Do you have,
What?
Do you have kids or anybody you have to support with that income?
Yes, I do. I have a 12-year-old son.
Okay. I'll appoint Mr. Smith to represent you. He's here. He watched your arraignment. He's in the courtroom, so he's going to be your lawyer. And I'm entering a not guilty plea for you. Do you have a phone where he can reach you?
What, a cell phone?
Whatever will reach you. He's old, so he's.
I'll actually call you.
When he first started using the phone, it was the rotary dial. He knows how to do that.
Yes.
He knows how to use all phones.
304-741-5960.
741-5960, area code 304. I've got it.
Yes.
Okay.
So, do I have 2 charges you said on
Also,
me?
the bail tells me she's got a holder from our municipal too. Do you know what your charges are in our municipal court? I'm told you've got charges in Acton Municipal. Do you know what those are? I'm just trying to decide if you're going to get out on a bond or not.
Do I have charges what?
Do you have charges in another court? Are you aware of that?
No, I don't know.
Can you look it up?
I don't have any charges against me other than what I got
Bail
charged
thinks it's a
for
drug charge.
when I got charged here.
Okay.
What's her name?
Sebok, S-E-B-O-K, April.
April?
Yep. Ma'am, I've got a Canova, West Virginia address on you, is that right? Is that the right address?
I live in Cross Lanes now,
What's the address there?
5269 Dewitt Road,
How you spell Dewey?
Dewitt, apartment 1H. It's Cross Lanes 25313.
Did you find anything?
It's not entered on there, so it's possible because their arraignments are this afternoon, it may not be
May
in the
not be
system.
filed yet. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give her, unless you want something else, I'll give her an OR bond, and Judge Waldo can do what he wants with the other charge.
Yeah, we're not opposed to that, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a signature bond of $2,000. I'm being told that you've got charges in another court, which you would be arraigned on this afternoon. So you don't have to say anything about that, but I'm letting you out on a signature bond, but if that's true, you'll have to answer to the other court, and that court may not give you a signature bond. They may give you some other kind of bond. I'm going to do the 18th.
That's a bad, 18th.
Bad day.
Yeah, 18th, 22nd, 29th are bad. Any other time.
18th, 22nd, and what?
And 29th of August are bad.
25th then?
That'd be fine, Judge.
I'm setting your next hearing in this court in Chesapeake on August 25th. So you know where Chesapeake is?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You know anything about Huntington?
Yes, sir.
The downtown bridge. You come across the downtown bridge from Huntington to Chesapeake, make a left at the first light,
Yes.
and go about a mile on that road, which is County Road 1, and the court's on the left. So it's really close to Huntington. You got to be here on August 25th for a hearing at 10 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
I'll give you a call later this week. We'll talk about the case, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
State of Ohio versus Robert Skaggs, CRV 24-212, and James Sly is on that.
All right, so you're Robert Skaggs.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. And it looks like Mr. Smith is your lawyer.
Excuse me?
Oh, it was on the sentencing docket, so it was a post-conviction matter. All right, I'm showing that you failed to appear for a sentencing hearing on July 28th.
Which was this last Monday, sir. I was actually incarcerated in Portsmouth jail, and they had to release me previous thing out on Thursday from Saturday County Jail. But you'd already had a warrant placed.
So they brought you to the jail.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to order you released then, and I'll set another sentencing hearing. We'll set it for August 25th, so that's 3 weeks from today.
That's fine, sir.
Sentencing at 10 o'clock. So he can be released on the previous bond that he's posted. Okay, so he's ordered released.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
You have a good day.
Good.
State of Ohio versus James Sly, case number CRA 25-381. Tiffany Smith is on that.
And are you Gage Sly?
Yes, sir.
It's alleged that on June 13th of 2025 in Union Township, you purposely tried to deprive Jacob Odell of property, being a Chevy Silverado extended cab pickup truck, and you obtained that without the consent of Jacob Odell, who was the owner. So you're charged with theft of a motor vehicle. It's a 4th degree felony. Maximum penalty is 18 months in jail and a $5,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
I'm sorry, what, sir?
Do you have money with which to hire a lawyer?
I don't have money.
Do you have a job?
I have a job, yes.
What do you do?
I work at Docket.
Are you paid by the hour? How much per hour?
$14.75.
How many hours a week?
80. Well, 40 a week. I get paid over 2 weeks.
So you're making a little more than $30,000 a year, right? Gross. Your gross annual income. Is that right?
Excuse me, sir?
Your gross annual income then is a little more than $30,000 a year by my math.
That's around that, I think.
Well, let's first see what this, if he's going to be able to work. What's the state's position on bond for Mr. Sly?
State would request a $2,500 cash assurance bond.
Okay, well, since that's being the case, I'm going to go ahead and appoint a lawyer for you because you're right on the edge of probably not going to maybe be able to work. So I'm going to appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you. Set bond at $2,500 cash or surety. Is that a bond you think you can post?
I don't know.
Do you have a phone where Mr. Steyer can reach you? Yeah.
Actually, I want to talk to you about that.
I would suggest you probably don't want to talk about that because what you say can be used against you. So, is there a number I could reach you if you got out of jail?
A number?
A phone number, yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, what is that number?
740.
Okay.
233.
233.
6126.
And I got his first name is Gage. I didn't catch the surname.
Sly, S-O-Y.
Okay, I'll put that into my phone, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe you could meet the bond that it's $2,500 what I heard? So it's probably going to cost between $300 and $350 to a bondsman.
Yeah. My uncle told me he'd pay it for me.
Okay.
Who's your uncle?
Jason Lewis.
Are you here? Okay. Not here in the courtroom, but do you have a phone number for Jason Lewis?
I don't know as much about him, my dad's.
Well, what's your dad's name?
Shane Lewis.
And his phone number?
220 266 8204.
And you don't mind if I call him to try to arrange your bond?
No, that's good.
Okay.
When do you want to come back, Mr. Steyer?
I'm here. If you get out of jail, or Monday or Friday better for you?
Monday or Friday?
Which is better, if either?
Probably Monday.
I'm here the 11th and the 18th. I'm not sure if either of those days.
The 11th
I'm asking the judge. I'm here the 11th or the 18th of either of those
The 11th, just
days
in
of
case
work.
you can't get out of jail.
Okay.
So I'm setting your next hearing for August the 11th at 10 o'clock at the court in Chesapeake. Do you know where that is?
Yes, sir.
It's the one across from the flea market.
You gotta be here then.
Yes, sir.
Okay, August 11th, 10 o'clock is the next hearing.
Yes, sir.
State of Ohio versus Tiffany Smith, case number CRA 25481, CRB 25482.
Ma'am, are you Tiffany Smith?
I am.
Ms. Smith, I'm Judge Capper. This is your arraignment on some charges. We've got two, it looks like. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, it's on the record. It can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state of Ohio approve the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yes, sir.
The first charge, 481, is identity fraud. It's alleged on August the 3rd, 2025, Fayette Township. Without the right to do so, you represented yourself as someone else using their personal identification information. That's a felony of the 5th degree. Maximum penalty is a year in jail, $2,500 fine. 25482 is a theft offense. It's where it's alleged that you tried to defraud Walmart on August the 3rd in Fayette Township without their consent. First degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. You understand the two charges?
Yes, sir.
Do you have money to hire a lawyer?
No.
You don't have a job?
No.
I'm going to appoint Mr. Morford to represent you. State's position on bond.
Your Honor, the state would request a $2,500 cash or surety bond, but I'm also looking at the allegations here, and I see an indication that there were hypodermic needles and crack pipes.
Right.
And so this, we would be interested in seeing if she would be assessed to go to treatment. And if so, we would prefer that to her staying in jail. And we can deal with the charges after she comes back for our next hearing.
Did you hear what the prosecutor said, man?
Yes.
They want you to go to treatment. Are you interested in doing that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's in Barbersville, right?
Yes.
And I'm assuming, so your medical card is West Virginia.
Right.
You want to call down and talk with her? Okay. I've got another agency that's willing to maybe consider taking you. They're going to call and talk to you about it, and then after they do, we'll come back and talk and see if we can make that happen. And your lawyer's Mr. Morford, he's here, he can talk to you too. So we'll recall this later in the docket if you want. Please. Thank you. Right.
Your Honor, we have that case and two others on the order awaiting paperwork.
Okay. All right, we'll go back to the jail later. We've got some other cases here that we can do.
State of Ohio versus Carrie Beth McCoy, case number CRB 24227.
Mr. Morse's case also, it's set for pretrial hearing. Pretrial and sentencing hearing. And she just started back at Bethesda. Okay, you're where you need to be, and looks like you got the right attitude. First step is agree, I got an issue I need to take care of. That's, and that, while I'm reading, that's what you've been telling me. I know this time, I'm going to do it this time. So, I think maybe before you weren't ready, so hopefully this time you mean it and it's going to work out. Time's going to tell, but so far, so good. So, keep that attitude, and keep working, and it's going to be a good thing. So, what's your schedule, end of August, 1st of September, Mr.
1st of September, please, Judge.
Okay, what's your schedule, 1st of September?
Are you going to have court on Tuesday?
Yeah.
The 2nd?
You can do it then?
I can do it then.
Okay. September 2nd will be the next hearing, 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
See you then, hopefully with another good report.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Sean Crabtree, case number CRB 24228, CRB 22494.
Okay, we still get approved. Yeah. What days is it? Right then, what's it called? So I'm standing up for Mr. Stratton today. He just sent me a text asking if I would do that. And look at this report. It's probably a case we're going to come back on.
Good report, you always should, and you got a job now.
Great. The only days Mr. Stratton is bad is August 11th or September 2nd, he tells me. Other than that, he's available.
What were the days you said he was?
August 11th and September 2nd are two bad dates, otherwise he's fine.
Let's do September the 8th.
I'll tell him.
Next hearing, September the 8th. Okay, good job.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Troy Dwayne Edwards, case number CRA 24594.
He's at RRS.
This represents in Sean's body, I'm just in those.
Mr. Stratton's case.
Thank you.
Good screens. Working. Sounds like you got a better job.
Yeah.
So things are going up, looks like.
Yes, sir.
And the last sentence is one I really like to hear. Continues to be a positive influence on his peers and motivated to remain sober. Very good. Good report.
Thank you, Your Honor.
But I don't think you're done yet, so let's keep monitoring your progress. And this is a felony, but, you know, eventually, hopefully, it goes away. Poof, it's gone.
That'd be
What a
good.
great result that is.
Yeah.
So,
Don't need no more of them.
we want to make sure that, you know, you're about a year in, right? So I don't know, you weren't here when I said this morning to a group. I mean, a year is great, a year of recovery is great, but we know statistically there's still a high chance of relapse at a year in. So the longer you're clean, those percentages start going up and up and up. So we want to keep that brain clean as long, well, forever. And to do that, we got to work every day. Every day we got to work at it, right?
Thank you for, yes, sir, thank you for the nudge, but, yeah, I got the right mindset now.
Good. All right, so I'm not going to have you come back as often because you're doing really well. But I still want to check on you, and we're not ready to dismiss yet. So let's we can go into October.
He's a good judge any day in October.
Let's do the 6th, so that's right in 2 months. October the 6th will be your next hearing.
Okay.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you for your time.
Roger, just on those words. Thank you. Well, we got a little break.
State of Ohio versus Aaron Runyon, case number CRA 25-271.
Mr. Stratton's case and Mr. Smith standing in for him.
Yes, Your Honor.
He's at RS.
That's a good one. Okay. 3 for 3 today.
Okay, it looks like there was a little hiccup, but the last 2 screens have been good.
What is it?
Well, let me read it and you respond to it. He's required to undergo randomized urinalysis twice a week, send off screens weekly. His send-off screen came back dirty on June 29, 2025 for methamphetamine. All screens since that date have come back negative for any illicit substances. The most recent was July 31st, as well as one from July 27th, were both found to be negative. He participates in a variety of group therapies. So, I mean, they're saying you had a bad screen in June.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Yeah, they made me wear it the 18th of, I guess, for this month, whatever, last month. Yeah, I'm not in, but I don't know. Can't argue. It's too long to argue.
Okay, well, things are, I don't know if it was a mistake or what, but you've got things going the right way now, so let's keep it going that way.
Thank you.
And,
We set the 8th, Judge, of September.
that's good.
day.
September the 8th, I think would be a good date to come back for him.
Tell Mr. Stratton.
Okay, and let's get the same screen, negative screens. Yeah. Okay, see you.
State of Ohio versus Ashley Hutchinson, case number TRD 25-1536. Bernard, this was set for trial.
Okay. And ma'am, you're Ashley Hutchison?
Yes, sir.
You have a lawyer?
No, I mean, I didn't, was never appointed.
You don't have to, I'm just asking.
Right.
This is a case set for trial on a driving under suspension.
Your Honor, if it please the court, and I apologize, but we didn't know that this was set for a trial today. And we copied the complaint out of the court's file. We never received one from the Highway Patrol or the court. So, now, I will say this, that right now I see that she's charged with a driving under suspension that appears to have been from an OVI suspension from Kentucky. And we got I do have the record, and it was from an unknown court in Kentucky. So I don't think that if we had the trial that we would be able to prove that it was a mandatory jail sentence kind of a OVI. So that's all I can report at this time.
So I take it from that you're going to dismiss it?
I don't have any choice but to dismiss it.
All right, ma'am, you win. Your
Well,
case is dismissed.
I was going to say, this is the problem.
Well, here, I learned as a young lawyer, when the judge rules in your favor, don't say anything. Because you might convince him to change his mind and go the other direction. You can't get any better than getting your case dismissed.
Okay.
So, now, I'll let you still say it if you want to, but...
Well, I was just saying, I'm confused because I have a blow and go in my car, and I'm paying for a blow and go, and I just want to know if I can drive or not. I've been paying for this thing since May, and I got my DUI in Kentucky, and they lifted the holder off my license, and I got the paperwork, and they said it would be. I just don't know if I should drive or not.
What's the court?
Boyd County. I'm finished. I did my class.
Did you have a lawyer there?
Yeah, it's already over there.
But did you have a lawyer?
Yes.
You need to call that lawyer and ask him. I can't tell you. I mean, I'm looking at a printout of your driving record, and it's showing Kentucky out-of-state OVI offense suspension. So it's showing up on the record. Now, the way it works here, like if I suspend somebody for a similar offense, I give them a piece of paper that says you have the right to drive. So it would show up on their printout as a suspension, but then they got an order from the court saying they can drive for certain reasons. So I don't know how it works in Kentucky. I'm not a licensed lawyer in Kentucky. But if it was me, if I was in your situation, this happened to me, I'd call my lawyer over in Kentucky and say, hey, I got stopped and they were going to charge me with driving under suspension. What's up with this? Do I need something else to show I'm legal to drive?
Can you give me driving privileges or no? No?
No, I can't overrule a Kentucky court.
Well, I'm finished over there. I'm not suspended in Kentucky anymore. When they transferred it over here, they suspended me over here. That's why I'm kind of.
Oh, I don't know about that. Then you need to get a lawyer over here. But I'm showing the suspension came out of Kentucky, and it says unknown court. It just says Kentucky unknown court, out of state OVI offense suspension. So.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Thank you all. Have a great day.
You too.
State of Ohio recalls Anthony Merritt, case number TRD 08-2201.
Okay, this is the one we weren't sure if he was set for sentencing or review. He hasn't appeared on either. Anthony Merritt, so there'll be a bench warrant for failure to appear.
Your Honor, the only thing we're waiting on is 2 charges from the jail, and I've been informed that the prosecutor has not even received the charges from the law enforcement agency yet.
It's my understanding that the officer that is responsible for the affidavits on those is on an emergency call elsewhere out in the country, and so hasn't gotten those reports to us. So I think we're left. Are they both Walmart? They're both Walmart theft cases. We'll have to just file them when we get the reports, so they'll have to be released from jail.
How long have they been in jail? They should be arraigned within 48 hours.
Where are they from? Do you have? Do you know when? Oh, you don't have a complaint? Oh, we don't even know. when they were arrested. But
Michelle DeVore was booked on August the 1st.
I think they'll have to be released.
Well,
Lori Goodman was also booked on August the 1st.
well, what I'm gonna do is call them up and tell them that I'm releasing them, but they're subject to being charged, and you'll just have to summons them or arrest, have a warrant or whatever, but I think they can be held in custody
Oh, I
without
agree.
charges.
I agree.
So let's, when we come back, we've got some other people to the jail, we'll call them up too.
Yeah, we've got one more to do at the jail, Mr. Morford. We're supposed to call down there and talk to him.
I need.
Are you ready?
Yes, John.
Is this the one that was gonna be evaluated by Focus?
Yes.
Okay. Well, are they on the screen?
I don't know until I call.
Okay, I'm gonna take a recess and I can talk to,
I'll call him.
yeah, take a recess and we'll come back.